My name's Ed Kessler and I'm founding director of the Woolf Institute. I've come to realise that studying relations between faiths is no longer an optional extra, but a necessity, whatever your profession or vocation. It is essential to have an understanding of other people's beliefs and values in order to better relate to them. In over 2 decades of teaching and writing about relations between Jews, Christians and Muslims, I've seen my students graduate from our courses with a deeper knowledge and a greater understanding of these faith encounters, as well as developing the skills that they have applied as teachers, police officers, students, religious leaders and businessmen and women. Here at the Woolf Institute, we are pioneering courses on relations between Muslims and Jews. Relations which are overshadowed by the Middle East conflict and an increasing sense of insecurity felt by both communities. A modern understanding of the situation needs to be informed by a knowledge of the sacred narratives facing up to prejudice within and between the communities, as well as an examination of modern political and religious Zionism. These are controversial subjects, but subjects we cannot ignore, since they impact not only on Muslims and Jews, but upon all people across the globe. But there is more to Muslim-Jewish relations than a history of conflict. There have been periods of fruitful coexistence and tolerance, which have often been overlooked. In this course, Muslims and Jews, the historical and contemporary encounter, we will look at the Golden Age in Spain and positive encounters during the Ottoman period. We will also examine what impact those relations have had on Muslims and Jews and ask whether they may be used as models of good practice for modern times. Our course will look at how these issues affect the lives of Jews and Muslims across the world today. Beyond the Middle East, we examine the British context and particularly the role of the multicultural society. The European context, where there is increasing Islamophobia and anti-Semitism. And we will look at the US, where the Muslim and Jewish communities appear to be growing further apart. Why not join us in tackling what I consider to be the biggest challenge of the 21st century, relations between faith communities and wider society?